Hi everybody, good to see you. I really wanted to do a video about being awake. So what's going on in the world has created many questions with people, many aspects of considering whether they should do something or they shouldn't do something. And what I really wanted to talk to you about, because I spent probably 25, nearly 30 years working as a channel, as a medium, as somebody who helps people to align truly to their mission and release the trauma that stopped them from doing that. What I really want to talk to you about today is about being awake. I work with my guides, and I have done for a very long time, but I also specialise in helping people release early childhood trauma and other traumas that they may have. And what I found is that the more we hold on to these perceptions of belief or trauma that we have in the body at cellular level, at that structural level of vibration, the more that it's difficult for us to have the clarity and the ability to really connect with our own inner guidance. And that true inner guidance is really about the part of us that firstly remembers who we are, which is this incredible divine being of light, having a human experience, but also somebody that is meant to make our own choices. So we were never meant to, this is my opinion, but we were never meant to be told what to do. And I'm talking about that from, my perspective, from neighbours, from government, from family, whatever that might be. We were always meant to find our own truth. So one of the ways that we know that we are either awakening, and I have a podcast called The Spiritual Awakener, which is across all platforms and actually has about 35 episodes now, which goes out every Thursday. Please check that out, because there are many people on there that I interview that are talking about their awakening stories and how they now help other people awaken in their own ways. But essentially what I wanted to say is that whether you are awakening or whether you are realizing that there is something within you that knows that your truth, you can really truly feel, is not what you're seeing in the outside world, then that is a sign that you are truly coming into your soul's knowledge. So if you think of it that way, you're not going crazy, you're not going mad, you are actually just questioning a narrative. And I think when we start to question narratives, we're starting to awaken this heart self, this soul self, that within us has truly all the answers. And it's my job, it's my mission, I believe my mission, to help you align fully to your mission. And so if I can help you to understand that you are this incredible being of light, choosing to have a human expression this time, and that this is a time of incredible awakening. We are now, this is the 6th of February 2021, and we've been going through this awakening for a very long time, but this has been speeded up, and this is my opinion, take from this whatever you feel resonates with you. That's a key to awakening. Don't listen necessarily to what everyone says, feel whether it feels right. Okay, and it's my opinion that, and what my guides tell me massively, is that this is a speed up. You may have heard of the words ascension or the term ascension, and we can look at it that way. We can say, this is all about ascension, but we can also look at it as this is a time where we have to wake up. We have to remember who we are. We have to remember that we can heal ourselves. We have to remember that we have the power to change and create anything. If you go away from this video just remembering anything, it is that you 100% have all the answers within you. And even if it feels sometimes that you're doing this on your own, lovely Vernon Coleman talks about that every time he does a video. He's on brand new YouTube now, occasionally on YouTube, but he's been censored, so he's now on brand new YouTube. But he talks about this all the time. He says sometimes it feels like you're on your own, but you have to know that you're never on your own. And whether that means that you have people like me, like him, like many other spiritual teachers and people that help people awaken, whether you have those people or not, know 100% that you have your guides, you have your angelic realms, you have the universe having, in the words of Gabrielle Bernstein, the universe has your back. And so, you have to know that, you have to remember that. And there's my channel, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, just my name, Susan Kennard, and my Spiritual Awakener podcast as well. Have a listen to that. There are so many platforms where you can get this information, and just ask and it is given. If you're really struggling financially, if you're struggling emotionally, if you're struggling spiritually, all of these things are interconnected. So if all of a sudden everything has been stripped away from you, then this is a time to massively remember who you are. I am noticing that there are many people that are, struggling in the world at the moment, and that their income has been stripped, or their family has been stripped, or they've lost people, and they're really going through what some might say the dark night of the soul. But to me, I'd rather look at it as, rather than the dark night of the soul, I'd say this is the light. It may not feel like that because this human aspect of us was meant to experience emotion, but it really, really is a time of great awakening of this light that we are within. And if you imagine you took away this, this physical body is just a jacket. And if you were to take this away, then you would actually see that underneath is just an incredible beam of light. As a mother, I have two children, one 13 and nearly 12. And you can imagine this lockdown has been an interesting time, trying to sit down and get my children to get off devices and get them out for a walk. We're very blessed, we live by the sea. But the one thing that my children know is that they are incredible beings of light having a human experience. And that sometimes they have questions for me, and that's absolutely perfect. But they know that there's nothing outside of them that can get them. And this is a big transformation for our next generation. We have to teach our children that they have the power within to change and create anything, that we don't need a holy grail outside of us to fix us. We just need to do the inner work. Just hear that again. You are the Holy Grail. Nothing outside of you is going to fix you, okay? You're not broken. There's just aspects of you that are holding on to fear, shame, guilt, whatever it might be, through experiences that have made you believe it's real. Fear is just false evidence appearing real to us, because we have a perception and a knowledge to actually go to that place and say, well, last time that happened, this happened. And most of this isn't even in our conscious. Most of it's in the reptilian brain, we might call it, or the old brain. And as we see that, then we're actually realizing that some of this hasn't even got language. So we're in our sympathetic nervous system, we're in our fight and flight, and we're reacting to something that is not even an aspect of today. So if and when you choose to watch mainstream media, if and when you choose to listen to somebody coming from a fear place, just come into your heart self. Just for a second, let's just do that. Let's just close your eyes and just come into your heart space. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you do this, you're able to connect into that part of you that's the parasympathetic, that's the calming part of your nervous system. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just do that 3 times. And then just connect and imagine that behind your hands that are placed over your heart, just imagine this incredible ball of sparkly golden light. Just feel into that golden light and just watch as you breathe, it starts to expand out. And even if you can't see it, just imagine a sparkling light in your experience, in your body. Just feel it and imagine it. And send all that light through every single cell of your body. Every single cell of your body is lighting up in this light. Just keep breathing. And now just connect with your feet on the ground. Imagine a beautiful star, an earth star, connecting you to Mother Earth. And then just imagine that there is a soul star above your head. And just feel that soul star above your head as you connect. Now ask yourself the question. What do I need to know? Just come into your heart space with that connection. What do I need to know? And as you connect with what do I need to know, maybe it's about a choice you're trying to make. Maybe it's a part of you that was undecided about something. Just listen to the answer. And this is an exercise that you can do every day. If you just come into your heart space, you start to breathe, you can actually start to hear your own answers, not answers from anyone else, not answers from me, not answers from the TV, not answers from your relatives, but answers from your true inner knowing. So if you like this video and you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe so that you don't miss when I come on again. And I'm happy to share any experiences of helping you to align more to your mission, more to your abundant self, and know that as you step into your mission, as you start to realize who you are, the universe works with you. And then the abundance starts to flow in. Okay? So much love for now. And I'll see you on the next video. Mission as you start to realize who you are.